Alright guys, welcome back to Diablo 4 Sorcerer. Just gotta pop up here. See if there's anything in the shop.
Behold the marvelous tales I have to offer.
Go to balanceinature.com to get 35% off plus $10 off any additional sets as a preferred customer by using discount code FOXNEWS. Is your shower trying to tell you something? Is getting in and out of the bathtub becoming a safety concern? Are you worried about the cost of a bathroom remodel that can go on for weeks and weeks? Well, now you can have a gorgeous new bathroom shower that's safer at a price you can afford with a one-day jacuzzi bath remodel. It was done in the same day, did not have to wait. It is amazing.
I would give this whole experience an A+. I definitely wish I would have called sooner.
From soft close shower doors and adjustable shower heads to features like grab bars and custom seats that combine safety and style. It's never been easier. Get your free design consultation, schedule your one-day installation, and start loving your new bathroom shower right away.
Only days left to get 50% off installation and no interest and no payments for up to 1 year, plus a free safety upgrade. Go to jacuzzi.remodel.com or call 800-439-8031.
My plane has a mechanical problem. I'm trying to get there as soon as I can.
Breakfast looks delicious, as always. Having a chauffeur car plane side helps keep me on schedule. Hi, Jeff. With all the plane shortages, did you have trouble flying one? I never have any trouble. I simply pick a plane, pay, and I'm ready to badge it to my destination.
Are there any taxis around? I'm reading for my meeting.
Do we have a deal? This trip to meetings today. Badge it and don't miss out on the most important moments of your life.
Call for a complimentary flight.
Breaking moments ago, a push to crack down on diversity efforts at medical schools in this country. 2 House Republicans who are also MDs backing a bill to ban federal funding to institutions with race-based mandates and diversity, equity, and inclusion, better known as DEI practices. In moments, Michael Schellenberger, who helped expose the Twitter files and what he calls the censorship industrial complex, joins us in a moment. But first, national correspondent Griff Jenkins reporting live on this story for us from Washington. Hi, Griff.
Hey, Martha. In a press conference just moments ago, the lead sponsor of the bill, Representative Greg Murphy, who was a combat surgeon in Iraq, well knows you don't want to worry about the ideology of using the white coat lying on the operating team.
I come here today as a surgeon of nearly 35 years. Someone who has devoted his entire life, both here as well as abroad, in taking care of patients of a large minority of individuals who do not look like me. Prescription pads and scalpels are now being weaponized.
Murphy says this bill would cut off federal funding to medical schools or accredited institutions that force students or faculty to adopt critical discriminate based on race or ethnicity or have DEI offices. Take a look at this, Martha. A recent survey found 96% of Canadian medical schools are integrating DEI as a key learning outcome, and those very solutions will prevent the process. Timmy Goldfarb, who was at the press conference as well, former associate dean of teachers and and chairman of the dean's Colin Group, says future doctors are learning about politics to the extent of life-saving care.
The ideologues behind this trend don't want to dominate the politics and white coats. Most of all, patients deserve better. They need doctors who will treat their illnesses and cure their diseases, not discriminate by race and advocate for divisive political demands. DEI puts Americans' lives at risk.
But Martha, it's unclear if the bill can get bipartisan support in the House or co-sponsors in the Senate.
Chris, thank you very much for that. Michael Schellenberger, founder of Public at Substack, and helped expose the Twitter files.
It is
He
our
calls the
struggle to
censorship
keep it at
industrial
bay, if
complex,
only
and it is
just
complex. Michael, good to have you with us.
Back
Thank
when
you
the
for
Knights
being here. You know,
Penitent
that
still
Dr.
patrolled
Stanley
these
Goldfarb,
woods, they would
who wrote
construct
the
great
Wall Street Journal,
sanctified
he also
brazies
said
to
in his
ward
statement
off
today,
evil.
DEI is dangerous
There is one
everywhere,
not far
but it
from
is
here.
most dangerous
If you
in
wish to help
medical
us
school.
push back the
You know,
darkness,
it is stunning to
you
think that
could light it.
meritocracy is not what is the judgment factor in thoughts on this move?
So it's going to be with you, Marco. I think it's, first of all, I'm so happy to see the legislation.
We are far from Kiowa Shark's beyond their notice.
They support a
or
that
care.
meritocracy is necessary for civilization
The
to
father
function.
sees
There's a
our light
basic
burn
utilitarian
high atop his castle.
select people
He
into different
knows that
professions
Margrave is
based on their
suffering.
ability and how color of their skin. The second part, though, of course, is just a more basic rule. I think the vast majority of Americans still agree with Martin Luther King's I have a dream vision where we are a color
Those were
neutral
local
society.
hunters.
They
They went with my
color
brother
neutral.
Perry to guide some merchants through the mountain pass, but were attacked by bandits.
States like California, my
The
home
hunters
state,
think Perry
we rejected racial preference.
That cannot
We
be
don't want to
right.
have race-based
He
policies.
is
So
not
I
very
think it's a very
developed,
welcome
but he
thing.
wouldn't do
I do
something
hope
like
it's a
that.
political issue because I do think
I want to look for him,
we
but
will
the
end up being
woods
a lot more
are
Democrats
dangerous.
inside.
Yeah,
Could I
I would just
perhaps
throw in before
hire
I
him
move
as
to
a
the next
bodyguard?
topic that if you want
Yes.
to have well-educated
you.
doctors in this country, we're going to
Before
have
we
to
leave,
start at grade
we should
school
ask
with
around
catching kids
town.
up from COVID learning loss
Maybe
and
he came back on
really
his own.
rebuilding the foundation of education that's based on meritocracy, grades, excellence, all of that. If we really want to get back to a place where we have the very best doctors in the world and the very best doctors that we can have.
No.
I do want to ask you
Peregrine
about
does
this
his very
issue
best to avoid
from the
me,
Supreme
I'm afraid.
Court and the First
I
Amendment
should hope he's
going
somewhere
into
praying
social
for his own
media and
salvation.
discussing whether
We
or
gave
not
up long ago.
basically the government was heavy-handed in its treatment, basically arm wrestling the social media companies to the ground and saying you're going to print this and not print that. Here's Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson
To
on
finally
First
arrest
Amendment
the man?
hamstringing the
He
government.
went out
Here's
with
what
those
she said.
heathen merchants a while back. I haven't
Your
seen him
view
since.
has the First Amendment hamstringing the government in significant ways in the most important time periods. That the government actually has a duty to take steps to protect the citizens of this country and encouraging
That trouble.
or even pressuring platforms to
But
take
let me
down
know if you
harmful
find it.
information.
I have
I
some
mean, isn't that the
questions.
point of the First Amendment, Michael? That freedom of speech allows
was
us to
hoping.
say whatever we want about our government?
Merchants were
Yeah, that's
ambushed
right.
at
I
a
mean, the
camp
First Amendment,
just
there
before the
is
pass.
supposed to limit
We should
government's
search there.
ability to limit or abridge freedom of speech. I think it's important to remember that our country was founded on the idea, not that the government gives us permission to say whatever we want, but that that's an inalienable human right. So I was really
You are
disturbed by those
kind,
comments.
but
It's
it's
one thing
nothing
to
that
have
went here.
a politician
I
sit
was a
tell a
fool
newspaper
for trying
not
to
follow
get into the
something.
old
Another thing,
Lights
have a
Watch
mass
outpost.
censorship initiative which
The
they
place is
operated
overrun
that was
with
censoring
fiends.
people like top epidemiologists
only
at Harvard
wanted
and
to-
Stanford without their knowledge about any
I
debate
believe my
and on
mother
issues where they ended up
Soriana
being right.
was
Perhaps,
stationed
for
there.
example, around school
However,
lockdowns.
the church keeps
Yeah,
everything
that's
but its
really was
records in the light.
part, that the
There must be
voices that were
something left
suppressed
behind at the outpost
turned
by
out
Knights
to be
Penitent.
right, and that we may have had a
I'll
healthier
look into it.
recovery from all of this if we had allowed the freedom of speech to debate these issues out in the
Only
open.
that it was
Michael
once a
Shelburne,
bastion of the
always
Knights
good to have you. Thank you
Penitent,
very much for
a
joining us.
holy order of cathedral knights who
So the
patrolled the
fate
roads,
of Trump's
delivering the
towers
Lord's justice
are
to
in
evil.
jeopardy as the former
That
president's
is,
legal team
until they
failed
marched
to
away.
secure the required bond to cover an unprecedented judgment of nearly $500 million. James Freeman and David Asman join me next.
I cannot salvage that.
You can take what's left.
Customized my car insurance, and I saved hundreds. That's great. I know I've been telling everyone. How many people did you tell? Only paid for what you need.
The 1878 to 1921 Morgan Silver Dollar, a true American classic and one of the most iconic silver dollar coins in history. It has been over 100 years since the last Morgan Silver Dollar coin was struck for circulation. But now, for a limited time only, full pound bags of original U.S. government struck Morgan dollars are being released to the public. That's right, you can own a full pound of 1878 to 1921 classic American Morgan Silver Dollar coins, all in very good collector condition, with fully visible dates and mint marks guaranteed. Call 1-800-333-2210 now To secure collector-grade U.S. Morgan silver dollars by the pound, struck during the Wild West and the Gilded Age, plus receive a bonus American Collector's Pack valued at over $25 free with every order. Call 1-800-333-2210 now to secure your full pound bag of Morgan silver dollar coins before they're gone. 1-800-333-2210. That's 1-800-333-2210. Salon Plus Lidocaine Flex, a super thin, flexible patch with maximum OTC strength lidocaine that contours to the body to relieve pain right where it hurts. And if you mention it really sticks. Salon Plus, it's goodness.
Hi, I'm Todd. I'm a veteran of 23 years. Served in the world 6 tours. I love to give back. However, when I can, I started noticing my memory was slipping. I saw a leverage in my first home and did some research on it. I started taking drugs about 3 years ago. I feel better in my thoughts. My memory has improved. And in general, it's just drug addiction. That's the one's everywhere without a restriction.
I'm out of mana.
Acorn Stairlifts has the solution. Just don't fall. Sit, relax, ride. With an Acorn Stairlift, the world's leader in stairlifts. Don't let limited mobility keep you from going up and down your stairs, even outside. Call Acorn Stairlifts now for a free information kit. No obligation calls. One list call when you can safely ride. Or affordable. The Acorn Stairlift has an added sleeping backrest. Safety sensors stop the chairs near obstacles. The seat swivels and locks so you don't twist your body. And the Acorn Stairlift holds your leg and even runs during power outages. I was really surprised at how good it was. Call 800-709-3205 right now for your free information kit or visit our website today. That's 800-709-3205.
So you have.
Hello, my name is Jim.
I can
I'm a very
smell it
outdoors,
from
active
here.
type person.
I wish I could have seen the
With balance in
flames
nature, it sure does
dance.
help me feel really good every
The
day.
light
The
shines
fruit,
through you,
vegetable,
Wanderer.
whole foundation of what makes the product so good. I'm looking at the future, and I do not want to stop doing what I'm enjoying. With the product, I know I'll be able to continue it. I feel great. Can't complain about it.
Get 35% off and $10 off any additional sets by using discount code FOX2.
Do you have a life insurance policy you no longer need? Now you can sell your policy, even a term policy, for an immediate cash payment.
We thought we had planned carefully for our retirement.
But we quickly realized we needed a way to supplement our income.
If you have $100,000 or more of life insurance, you may qualify to sell your policy. Don't cancel or let your policy lapse without finding out what it's worth. Visit CoventryDirect.com to find out if your policy qualifies. Or call 1-800-515-4100. Coventry Direct, redefining insurance.
This is an extraordinary story. We're waiting now to hear if the appeals court here in New York will pause the $454 million judgment against former President Trump in his civil fraud case. If it does not, Attorney General Letitia James says she is ready to start seizing his assets 6 days from now in a case that had no obvious victims or major losses. No one claimed that they lost any money. None of the banks. They all were happy to do business with the Trump team. So this is an extraordinary case. You have to remember, and it's so important to this story, that Attorney General Letitia James ran on getting Trump.
Sometimes met with
Watch this, back in 2018.
seems he's too I have to bring my brother to justice.
Police suing him for us.
He's gone too far. He has strayed so
The
far
Wall
from
Street
the
Journal's James Freeman and David Asman are standing by. First, Fox News senior correspondent to lay all this out for us today, Eric John. Hi, Eric.
Well, Arthur, love that bill. Comes due on Monday. Any
Out of
more
mana.
than $54 million, or as you said, if it loses confidence, Trump hung over the bar, satisfied that he took out the law in his real estate civil fraud trial. You may remember that Iran found that the organization over valued the
Hello, precious mother.
I'm just not asking the foolish things that will cause the judgment for that. You know, someday lower bond, $100 million. Because of this,
Hello, precious
nobody
mother.
has ever heard of anything like this before. I would be forced to mortgage or sell great assets, perhaps at fire sale prices. If and when I win the appeal, they would be gone. If Trump doesn't come up with the money, Attorney General James, who did the case, well, she could freeze his bank accounts and seize some of his real estate properties and put it there's a significant precedent after the claims were made in enforcement of the judgment or enforcement or difficult after his appeal. It took our lawyers the
Let's go.
James and agree
I'm ready.
not to even enforce the law. Trump's appeal.
The notion that somehow Letitia James is going to wake up tomorrow morning and say, you know what, I'm going to do what's in the best interest of everybody and act reasonably here, I have a better chance going to heaven. That's just not going to happen.
Well, it turns out that insurance companies need cash as collateral, and since Trump apparently doesn't have it, his lawyers approached 30 insurance companies to get the bond. And Martha, they all said,
I can overlook my brother's foul deeds no longer. Right. Grant me the strength to bring your justice on my own ground.
I must
It is
have
so
needed
stunning when you watch Letitia James say that she's going to get it, right? This is the goal. It is not by the herd, and so we have to figure out who's responsible for it. It's exactly the opposite of James. Where do you see this going? And do you think we're going to start seeing Trump Towers hold on?
I think you could. I'm glad you pointed that out because sometimes we look at unelected officials and we say, oh, it's terrible they're doing this abuse, but the voters of New York have themselves to blame for this mistake. And Trump is not the only one who's going to pay business fleas as a result of this kind of outrage. She promised that kind of KGB-style justice. We found our defendant. Now we'll go see if there's a case against him. She's wanted, and now this abomination didn't require 54 million. Pointed out others of the Senate. It's a made-up number. It is a calculation directly contradicted by the alleged victims. It's a fraud case where no one was defrauded. So an absolute outrage. And the due process part, where his rights are being trampled, is essentially basically it makes it almost impossible to appeal in this kind of situation. And I don't know where he gets the money. And she may be getting accused of Trump Tower City Road games on a very interesting one. They made up the number. That's what they're accusing Donald Trump of making up a number, which every real estate salesman does when overvaluing their property, and then the buyer comes down a little and the seller goes up. I mean, that's what happens. The irony here, not only did they make up that number, Letitia James, as Miranda Devine just came out with a great piece on Sunday, she found out that Letitia James is involved in a suit in which a very beautiful property on Fifth Avenue was overvalued by tens of millions of dollars, and she's taking the part of the people who overvalued it. And the guy who lent this, it's run by the Irish Historical Society, the guy who lent them $3 million thinking that it was worth a lot more, now wants his money back. Letitia James is standing in the way of that. So she's doing exactly what she claims Donald Trump did, and yet in her case it's worse because there was an actual victim.
Yeah, somehow the judge basically claims that he came up with this figure through calculating, Letitia James hired an expert who calculated the interest rates that the Trump team got on some of these purchases and said that they would have been higher if the property had been correctly valued. So they added up what they say were ill-gotten gains based on a slightly better interest rate. But let's remember that these institutions have their own due diligence teams.
I'm out of
When
money.
you say my house is worth X, and you want to borrow money from the bank for the house you want to buy, they're going to figure out how much money do you make, how much is the house worth, and it goes back.
They were happy with the deal.
Absolutely.
They did their own, and so there was no ill-gotten gains. Zero. The other perversion of the law here is, this is intended to protect unsophisticated consumers.
These are large financial institutions that saw right through, accurately, to the best of their ability, value these things, not at the numbers Trump put in. And so it's an imaginary and really false number that the alleged victims
you know, what about the financial means of having to sell all of these, you know, like you said, you know, in a fire sale price. So right now, commercial real estate is in deep trouble in New York. So you're forcing an entire company that employs a lot of people to basically help lower the prices of real estate in the city by fire selling these enormous properties. I mean, if they're saying, you know, somehow people were wrong because he got a better deal. I mean, what about people who are wrong if this starts happening?
Well, why is New York in trouble right now? It's in trouble because we got a terrible crime situation, because taxes are way up, and because we have these attorney generals and district attorneys who are more interested in this high-profile cases than they are in solving the problems that New Yorkers have to deal with every day. And by the way, New York is broke. New York is really broke because of the immigration crisis, which is costing $12 billion over the next couple of years. And they're not going to get the tax revenue because, as James pointed out, a lot of businesses are big, and you have to be crazy in your business thinking of moving to New York right now when you know that your assets could be seized just because you're not on the right side of a political divide.
From James' editorial page ensures they also feel that Ms. James' legal retribution is character retribution if they provide funds. So they could have 30 companies to seek, you know, defense expressing they had this program to about 100 million.
You never convinced the
That's
others.
not enough. But these
We won't return to
be on
Margaret.
Letitia James's naughty list.
Can you
Yeah,
walk?
that's right. Normally, they're not going to like real estate as a collateral anyway, but on
These
top
are
of
all
that, we have
smuggler tunnels.
the issue. It's pretty
We'll
much
follow
looking at
them
it right
south,
now. This
somewhere
state
no one knows us.
went after
Start
banks
over.
that dealt with the NRA
Thank you for your help.
because of their
As an
politics.
idiot,
So this is
his
not a
brother.
theoretical
I can't
problem.
just-
Sadly, in the state of New York, it's a very
I
real
trust
fear
you
that
not to tell anyone
I'm sure
where we've gone.
would enter the minds. And we look at it's a
Understood.
lot of the insurers you've heard of, well-capitalized companies, but this is politically radioactive.
Well, Douglas Ritchie is reporting on a piece that he says in the Supreme Court precedent that says if you have obvious bias and then you go after someone in court as an attorney general or as a legal official, then it has to be thrown out. So that is a very interesting precedent. It was not used by the top attorneys in this case. That we're going to watch for Douglas reporting on that shortly. Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Yeah.
It's good to see you.
Voters will decide, as James said.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hopefully.
So 4 years after COVID sent the United States into lockdown, what the science now says about the virus's connection to the lab in China. Stunning new evidence. Investigative journalist Sherry Markson, who wrote the book, What Really Happened in Wuhan, joins me next. Frustrated by skin tags? Dr. Schultz has the breakthrough you've been waiting for. The first FDA-cleared at-home skin tag remover, clinically proven to remove skin tags safely in as little as one treatment.
At Safelight, we'll take care of fixing your windshield. But did you know we can take care of your insurance claim? That means less stress for you. Hey, good pleasure. How we going? Schedule today at safelight.com.
Hi, Grandma. I played baseball today.
Oh, that's great.
What position did you play?
First base.
That's what my grandpa used to play.
In our hearing, we didn't allow cities to reach our phone. It made us feel isolated.
It became difficult to communicate with our friends.
Clear captions was an easy solution for us.
Clear Captions provides captions on the phone, like captioning on your TV, so you can see what the caller is saying live as they say it.
Making it easy to understand and respond immediately.
There is no insurance or Medicare required. Clear Captions service is provided at no cost to you through a federally funded program. We deliver, install, and train you on how to use your phone, all at no cost to you.
Give your loved ones the independence and connection they deserve.
Call now to see if you qualify to get a Clear Captions phone at no cost to you. Call 1-800-979-0270. That's 1-800-979-0270.
Metropolitano here. Did you know there's a silver shortage? Former Wall Street analyst John Rubino predicts the silver shortage could cause an imminent price spike.
Listen to this.
So the silver shortage we've been predicting for such a long time is finally here. Solar and electric cars are using up all the metal and then some. And that's going to spike the silver price.
I used to own just gold. Now I also own silver. Why should you consider silver? Find out at the Silver Shortage Report of my trusted friends at Beer Capital. I'll send it to you for free. Beer is who I trust whenever I buy silver.
Get your free silver shortage report and see why experts believe silver prices are set to soar. Clear Capital, over 25 years of business, thousands of 5-star reviews, and a 24-hour risk-free purchase guarantee. When you call Hashka, you can get up to $15,000 in bonus silver. Call 800-654-1010. 800-654-1010.
Why do you hate America so much?
Jesse's getting to know those with the opposite view. He is the mission of an animal activist. Tonight on
The hair driver killed my brother DJ. My life changed forever. During the pandemic, all of our lives changed, and many of us turned to alcohol and drugs to cope. As life returns to normal, the increase in substance use for COVID has lingered, and some police services report an increase in impaired driving that caused heartbreak and devastation. Now, more than ever, we need your commitment to never drive impaired, and to encourage all of
So
your
our
family
young
and friends
brother
to do the
failed
same.
in his pilgrimage
Together,
to the
we
monastery.
can save lives.
A shame.
It isn't me.
But no worse than any of us have earned. Death of fang and claw, of freezing, of the pyre. Our sinful bodies deserve no better.
Where are you going to go?
Hope.
When it comes to drugs, how much freedom is too much for kids? Drugs are out there. Will my team feel free to say no around other kids? I didn't live drug-free when I was younger. Can I admit that to my kids? Drugs worry me, but how can I feel free to talk about it with my kids?
Questions about drugs and kids? Call or chat to get real-time support.
Okay, let's take it here for a moment and listen to Congressman Michael Waltz of Florida at the hearing with former chair of the Joint Chiefs, Mark Milley, and former CENTCOM
That
Commander
cannot be
Kenneth McKenzie Jr. testifying on the Afghanistan withdrawal. Let's watch this.
The ANSF with the Taliban taking over would collapse. But I thought it was going to be, I personally thought it was going to be in the fall, somewhere around Thanksgiving, and assessments vary widely.
We're talking within months.
Within months of our withdrawal, that's correct.
The next one, there's going to be no circumstance where you see people being lifted off the roof of an embassy in an embassy of the United States from Afghanistan. It's not at all comparable with Saigon. I think this picture proves that not to be the case. Fair enough. Joe Biden, July 8, 2021. Next one, Americans should understand we're going to try to get it all done before August 31st. And if you're an American, there's American citizens left, we're going to stay to get them all out. Was that your understanding of operational planning at the time? To stay beyond August 31st, or were you planning to get out by August 31st?
Plan to get out by August 31st.
Last, but perhaps the most egregious. We believe about 100 to 200 Americans remain in Afghanistan with some intention to leave. You both testified today, you just testified, General Milley, that it was impossible to know the number. In fact, is that accurate? It was very difficult to know the number.
Very difficult. I don't think the numbers were accurate.
Yet the State Department's revised that number since to nearly 1,000 Americans left behind. Look, in July of 2021, Bagram is closing. We're withdrawing our 4-star commander, General Milley. Ghani is visiting President Biden, practically begging us to at least leave our contractors and some little bit of air support. General McKenzie, you've testified that you were so concerned in July of 2021 that you put up recommendations including lily pads to get our allies out, putting pieces in place to process our SIVs faster, putting measures in place to get our American citizens out, to get our allies out, and to take care of what American military should do, which is protecting all Americans. You were so concerned in July of 2021, you put those recommendations forward.
That's what you testified today.
That's correct.
And in fact, also, the diplomats on the ground, Mr. Chairman, sent a dissent cable. 23 diplomats saying if you continue down this road, disaster will ensue. Was that dissent cable shared with either of you? This is a formal channel going to the Secretary of State himself. Was that shared with you as the Chairman of the Joint Chiefs? Was that shared with you as the Commander of General?
I didn't see it at the time, and I haven't seen it since. I would like to see that dissent.
I think the American people would like to see that. Chairman, here's my question for you. Do you know where the Secretary of State was on August 13th? The day before Kabul fell? Do you know where the Secretary of State was? Despite all of your concerns, the State Department wasn't planning fast enough. We weren't getting our people out. According to the Washington Post, he was in the Hamptons. He was in the Hamptons on vacation. Secretary of State Blinken. I don't know. I can't even.
Okay, guys. Time to save. We'll see you next time. All right. Peace out.
But here's the bottom line, Mr. Chairman, and thank you for your comments. I'll close with this. The State Department, the